a tell-all from the trading floor. Joining us for Traders Unplugged from the floor is CME Group Alan Nuckman and Scott Shellady, ready to jump into the ring to take on hot topics. Good morning. Round number one. WRESTLE. The small cap index remains nearly 10% off its highs. What is it telling traders and investors?
Well, I'm always a fan of distressed sectors, and this is 10% off, holding this pivot that we've seen for the last 6 months. I'm looking for a comeback, believe it or not. We just made all-time highs in the S&P and the Dow.
Well, you know what I'd like to say to everybody out there is that, stocks don't have to go down. I mean, they don't always have to go up. It was up 33% last year or something like that. So a little bit of a pullback, and even if it's 10%.
So you're a buyer?
I still think it's okay. Yeah, for this year I am.
Okay.
I'm not saying for the rest of the years, but I think this year we're going to see 8 to 10% on the stock market, regardless of what happened this week. But I think that ultimately, free money globally
The Russell
keep the stock
doubled
market
in value from 60 to 120 since 2011. Very, very strong trend. You have to respect that.
Topic number two, INSURE boost. The GDP forecast increased because of the Affordable Care Act. How do you play it?
This is funny how we've worded this question, because we're supposed to celebrate.
I write the question.
We're celebrating a negative 0.1 GDP,
GDP
all because
increase.
of the government's Obamacare. Isn't that great? Without the Obamacare, it would have been much worse than a horrible
$37 billion
increase
increase in personal income.
Yet?
That money went into health care.
Yes. And then went into the GDP, which was a negative. That's
how do you
awesome.
make money with it? My play is diapers.
Make money with it.
Better
with
economy, more babies, diapers. Kimberly-Clark and Procter & Gamble. I'm looking for a move in Procter & Gamble.
The way
20%.
you trade, you should wear diapers.
20%.
Topic number three, Right Bread. The New York Times reports Flowers Foods, the maker of Wonder Bread and Tasty Cakes, donated 99% of its contributions to Republicans. What's your political party play?
I'm upset it wasn't 100%, to be telling you the truth. So I think I'm angry that they let 1% out of the bullpen. But number two is I think I'm going to stick with General Mills in an uptrend. I'm a commodities guy. It's 53.5-ish today. If it breaks 53, watch out to the downside. But we're still in an uptrend. Stay long General Mills.
Of the major contributors that had donated 90% of their contributions to the GOP,
yes,
a majority of them were energy. I'm a big fan of energy sector. Obviously, this trend.
And the GOP is all about business. That's why they
donated. The PE ratio
donated.
is very low. So look at XLE as an investment. Energy companies donate to the GOP, but they have their own interest, and their interest is making money.
In the bonus round for today, it's hockey time. NHL playoffs are underway for the Stanley Cup. Name the team that has won the Cup more than any other team in NHL history.
Maybe a Canadian team.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe Montreal.
It's Montreal.
Canada.
Yeah, you betcha, eh?
I was giving you a little bit of a hint.
Lord
We can give
Stanley's
Michigan
Cup.
back to the Canadians. They can handle
right.
it. There's nothing up there anyway. It's escape for Michigan.
First Business continues right after this.